Correct. Tracy, you are on point now. Chai! Others, they learn work. Ah, see, correct shape now. Yansh on point everywhere set.
Chai! My people, make una gather o. I get gist. I been a tori you won't call am. Oyana, let me tell you what happened on this Valentine's Day. It shocked me sef. Chuchu, you need to hear it. So, there were 3 girls living together in one apartment in Lekki. Tracy, Ada, and Bisola. That afternoon, the sun was doing hot for Lagos, but Tracy didn't send anybody. The babe was busy looking at herself in the mirror, like saying that she fine pass for the whole world. Ada was in the kitchen making her jollof rice, minding her business. She mentioned casually that her boyfriend Emeka was taking her to Sweet Spot for dinner. Just simple dinner, nothing too much. Normal February 14th vibes. Now wow, you need to see how Tracy started laughing. The kind of laugh wey go make you feel like a fool. She con dey yarn say Sweet Spot is for broke people and first daters. She even asked Ada if after 2 years of dating, her boyfriend could only afford Sweet Spot. Chai, the disrespect. But Tracy never stopped there. She faced Bisola and reminded her about her ex-boyfriend that bought flower for her last Valentine. One single flower. And she said it like the guy committed crime. Tracy mocked her friend. Then Tracy started bragging about her own babe, Dave. According to her, Dave was taking her to Perle, that expensive restaurant for Victoria Island, where even water they cost money. The kind of place where celebrities they chop. She was feeling herself scatter. Now, make I tell you the cocoa of this matter. Everything we Tracy wear that day, everything na borrow. The Brazilian wig where they shine on her head, na Bisola own where she borrowed 3 weeks ago and never returned. The designer bag where she carry, Ada own. The red heels where she wear, Bisola own again. Even her confidence self, I suspect say she borrow am. She borrowed from the same people she mocked. This one not be overdue. But see as Tracy dey form for her flatmate too. She picked Ada's bag like saying her own, wear Bisola's shoes, they shine her teeth. Her makeup was beat to the gods. Full glam, contour, highlights, the whole works. She looked expensive, but na fake life she dey live. Ada just looked at her bag in Tracy's hand and said quietly, "Tracy, you know that's my bag?" But Tracy just waved her hand anyhow, promising to return it as usual. Then she walked out of the apartment with her borrowed glory, her heels making noise on the floor like na her own red carpet. The moment the door closed, Ada and Bisola looked at each other. You know that look? The one where they mean, this girl don't enter one chance today. Bisola just said, she's going to learn today. And Ada nodded, already cancelling her own Valentine's date with her guy. They had somewhere else to be tonight. He choke. When Tracy reached Perle restaurant, the place was beautiful scatter. Soft music, romantic lights, waiters wearing bow tie, like saying a wedding. Even the air inside itself, they smell like money. Dave was already there waiting, looking sharp in his shirt, clean cut, nice watch, where I suspecting a fake, fresh cologne. The bobo na broke guy forming Lekki fresh dude. When he saw Tracy, his eyes nearly come out. He whispered to himself, this girl get money oh, I don't hit jackpot. The girl looked stunning, I not go lie. All that borrowed glory was working well. They sat down and started talking. Dave was lying smoothly about closing big business deals and traveling to Dubai soon. Tracy too was capping about owning boutique and having multiple streams of income. I swear, these two people were perfect for each other. Both of them are professional liars. When the waiter bring menu, Tracy ordered like say money they grow for tree. Lobster, prawns, expensive wine, the whole works. Dave was sweating small inside his shirt, but he was still forming, still smiling, still acting like big boy. And you need to see how they were taking pictures. Tracy was snapping everything, the menu, the food, Dave, herself. Every photo was to show people say, look at me, I'm living my best life and you are not. Dave too, they do the same thing on his Snapchat, flexing hard. Two broke people doing competition for who go fake pass. Now wow. The food came and it sweet them die. They ate like tomorrow no day. Tracy even ordered second dessert because why not? After all, na Dave go pay. Or so she thought.
Everything was going well. They were laughing, vibing, feeling like power couple. Tracy was already planning the Instagram caption in her head. Valentine's Day was perfect. Then the waiter came with the bill. 187,500 naira. Dave's smile froze on his face like say NEPA take light, but he still tried to form. He pulled out his card with shaky hand. The waiter took the card. "Sir, the card declined." You need to see Tracy's face. She looked up from her phone sharp like say somebody slap her. Dave started laughing, that kind of nervous laugh people laugh when trouble catch them. He said maybe in a network issue, make them try again. They tried again. Declined again. Dave sharp his forehead as if he just remembered something important. He said he brought the wrong card, that his main card, the one with the real money, is at home. I swear, the lie was not even sweet. Tracy's eyes were doing siren. She asked him what he meant by wrong card when they just ate almost 200,000 naira worth of food. Dave told her not to worry, that he would transfer the money. It be like say this guy no even get bank account safe, because he started pressing his phone anyhow. Pressing, swiping, shaking the phone, pressing again. He said that the app is not loading, that the network in the restaurant is bad. My brother, my sister, Tracy stood up and started shouting. She asked Dave if he cannot pay for the food. She called him small boy. She said he lied to her. She was raising her voice and other people for the restaurant were turning to look. Some people were even bringing out their phones to record. You know how Lagos people dey like drama. Dave was trying to calm her down, but Tracy no gree. She was in full anger mode, insulting him up and down. The whole restaurant was now watching the show. Then, something happened that nearly made Tracy faint. Bisola and Ada walked into the restaurant. Chai, when Tracy saw them, her soul comot from her body. Before she could even talk, Bisola just marched straight to her and jubam, snatched the wig clean from her head. The whole restaurant gasped. People were screaming. Somebody's wine glass nearly fell. There was Tracy, standing in the middle of La Perle restaurant with her natural hair packed inside one raggedy wig cap. She looked like boiled egg. The babe wanted to die on the spot. She tried to grab the wig back, but Bisola carried am high. Bisola now announced for the whole restaurant to hear. Since you can't pay for dinner, you definitely can't pay me for my wig where you borrowed 3 weeks ago. But it never ended though. Ada calmly walked to Tracy, collected her designer bag, bent down and removed the red heels from Tracy's feet. Just like that, Tracy was now standing there barefoot on the cold restaurant floor. Ada announced again, "These are mine too." Then Bisola had her own. She borrowed everything. Even the nails are press-ons. She have not paid for it. Phones were recording everywhere. Dave was sitting at the table looking like he wanted ground to open and swallow him. The restaurant manager, one tall man wey no dey smile at all, came and said if they cannot pay, they will wash all the dirty dishes in the kitchen or he go call police. Tracy tried to talk, but shame don't lock her mouth. The manager looked at Dave too and said, "You two, both of you, now." When they reached the kitchen, you need to see the mountain of plates waiting for them. Valentine's Day rush no be here. Pots, pans, plates, glasses, everything wey person fit use chop food was there, dirty and waiting. Tracy and Dave stood there in aprons looking like life don't beat them. Tracy tied the apron around her wigless head like scarf. Even the kitchen staff were looking at them with pity. One chef just pointed at the sink and said, "Start washing and don't break anything or una go pay more." That was when the real show started.
Tracy looked at Dave with pure hatred with a hot past the kitchen fire. She started blaming him. Dave too was not having it. He asked her how everything is his fault when she was the one that ordered the most expensive things on the menu. "Because you claim to be Lekki rich guy," Tracy said. Dave fired back, "At least I don't borrow wig to form." That even her edges were fake. The insults were flying hot. Tracy was scrubbing plates with anger. Dave too was washing pots like he's fighting them. Water they splash everywhere like gun. One kitchen worker just shook his head and said, "Una fit argue and wash at the same time? Valentine's couple things, sha." "We are not a couple," both of them shouted together. But the thing wey pain me pass, na say while they were washing and insulting each other, kitchen people were bringing more dirty plates, more and more plates, like say the whole of Lagos come chop for that restaurant. Tracy was saying her feet they pain her. Dave said she deserved it for wearing fake designer shoes. Tracy said the shoes no fake. Dave reminded her that her own flatmate just collect the shoes from her leg, so which one is no fake? At a point, Tracy threw sponge inside the sink and said she hates Dave. Dave said the feeling is mutual. As in, these two people were really beefing while washing dishes together. The irony sweet me. Hours passed. Their hands were wrinkled from the water. Dave's shirt was soaking wet. Tracy's makeup is messed up. They were tired, angry, and still washing plates. But the most painful part, they were still insulting each other. Tracy was blaming Dave for ruining her Valentine's Day. Dave was blaming Tracy for being materialistic and broke. Neither of them one accept, say both of them not the same. Fake people will get caught. The chef had to tell them to shut up and just wash, but even that one no stopped them from throwing occasional insults at each other. I swear, this Valentine's Day not the worst for both of them. When they finally finished washing the last plate, the manager inspected their work, nodded small, and just pointed at the back door. "You can go." They walked out into the Lagos night. Victoria Island was still buzzing with Valentine's vibes. Couples holding hands, music playing, people laughing. But Tracy and Dave, Kai, they looked like people were just finished fighting war. Tracy still had that wig cap on her head, looking like sad egg. No shoes, no bag, no dignity, nothing. Dave's shirt was stained and rumpled. His big boy confidence don't pack well. They looked at each other one last time and the hatred in their eyes was real low. Tracy said she never wants to see Dave again in her life. Dave said the feeling is mutual. They argue about who go block who first on social media. Dave even said he don't already block her when they were on the third pot. Then they just walked away from each other. Tracy was walking barefoot on Lagos Street and her feet were paining her, but her pride pained her pass. Dave was walking with his head down, looking like somebody will lose fight with life. Meanwhile, Tracy's phone was buzzing with notifications. When she checked them, she saw say the video of Bisola snatching her wig don't go viral. People were sharing it everywhere with laughing emojis. She nearly cried, but pride no let her. Dave's self was trending. His cousin was sending him messages asking what happened. He just off his phone and continued walking. But you know the sweetest part of this story? Bisola and Ada were at home in Lekki, eating ice cream and watching the wig snatching video for the 10th time. They were laughing so hard, tears they come out from their eyes. Bisola was still holding Tracy's wig like trophy. Ada just said, "Some lessons you have to wash dishes to understand." And they played the video again, laughing at how Tracy's face looked when Bisola yanked that wig. "Happy Valentine's Day to us," they said together, clinking their ice cream spoons. "See, pride is expensive, and fake life, it go always catch up with you." Tracy thought she was better than her flatmates. Please, subscribe, comment, like, and share this video. Please. Happy Valentine's Day, Sha. The end.